Just a heads up on this Chud the Builder. It's been everywhere, right? The guy. This is a Masonic technique, a satanic technique. It's pot stirring. They need to continually keep people agitated. And as far as him actually allegedly shooting someone, right? That's just part of it. And think about the name Chud. Okay, that adds up to 36. Get on your calculator right now. I don't know if people actually do this, but they need to know this. Chud equals 36. Almost everything they do has this in it, okay? 36 is a big one because it is 36 is 666. It's not the 3 and the 6 that make it. It's the literal calculation of it. Get on your calculator. It'll take you less than 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. Add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. Go all the way to 36, and you will see that it equals 666. This is another marking in the forehead of 666. That's all this is. That's all it is. And pot stirring. They got to keep people agitated. If they can keep us all agitated and dividing against one another, we'll never come together against them. Okay, that's how this works. That's how it's worked for thousands of years. Why would they do this? Because they are weak in numbers. Okay, they are very weak in numbers, but they're not weak when it comes to stirring the pot and keeping the simple-minded people agitated. I'm not saying that anyone here is simple-minded, but keep this in mind, okay? Chud, I mean, you got to be kidding. You have to know right away if somebody's getting millions and millions of views instantly out there. There's a reason for that, for one, okay? And the name Chud, where does that come from? Well, I remember the old movie, right? Chud or Chuds. And Chud actually means basically monsters or demons that live underground that come out to eat people. And that's what they're going to push. That's how they're pushing this. This has to happen with their grand finale effect. You have to be able to pull everybody into the whatever sci-fi kind of moment they're used to seeing. I'm not saying demons and stuff aren't real. I'm saying they're not all that in a bag of chips. That's why they have to do the brainwashing first. You know, anyone that has to trick you, or anything that has to trick someone to accomplish their goal, how much strength is there in that? Why would they need to trick you? Because brute force will not work. It absolutely will not work. And that's why they want people to think of the Iron Dome and these protection systems they say they have. When people think about these things, they're like, well, they've got all that. There's no way we can go against them anyway. I'll just go ahead and get a bag of Cheetos and watch Netflix. That's the goal. That's what they have accomplished here. And meanwhile, people are getting marked in the forehead with 666 or a 6 in general. You have to keep this in mind too. The number of the beast is a number 6. It doesn't matter if there's 1,000 of them. It says count the number of the beast, not numbers. If you had a piece of paper that you could write a mile long on, all 6s, the number of the beast is still a 6. Because there is no singular notation ever spoken of a 6. It's always plural. 6, S-I-X-S, with the S on there that's hidden, that they never told you to spell, and it just happens to be there when you pronounce it, just like most of our satanic language. That is the trap, and the forehead is getting marked mentally. No one is going to come along. And that's what a lot of people are waiting on. Well, you got to take this mark in your forehead or you can't eat. Or you can't use money. You can't do this. That's been going on for so long you couldn't even go back far enough to calculate it. The 6 is people's names when it adds up. The 6 is, stupid names like Chud The Builder, right? Chud is 666. The is 33. Builder, I think, adds up to, let's see, 60. Imagine that, okay? It's all 6s. 33 is a 6. 60 is the 6 on builders. Chud equals 666. This is how they do it. This is how they've always done it. Don't get yourselves marked in the forehead. Do you really think somebody can come along and say, hey, we're going to stamp your forehead here? The trick here is to make people think that it's literal. And even if it ever did come down to that, it's not going to be 3 6s. It'll be some morphed in something that you got to have a mirror upside down and backwards to see the 6s in it. If this was easy to unravel, then it wouldn't say, let he who has wisdom calculate the number of the beast. Hear me out. It says calculate the number of the beast, not numbers. When you have 6, 6, and 6, there's only one number there to calculate. That is 1 6. Why? Even though I say 1 6, as soon as you pronounce that 6, S-I-X-S, it's plural. It doesn't matter if you come somewhere else and say, well, you can say 6s. That's the trickery of this. It's never been given to us in a singular notation. It is the greatest common factor here. That's why everyone you know, including yourselves, if you listen, will say a 6 for absolutely no reason. Even if you don't have 6 of something, it will happen. I've heard it for countless years now. People rattle that off all day long, every day. It's been programmed in. Your moms and dads, their moms and dads. And all the way back down to thousands and thousands of years ago, until the last time they reset this place. I hope this helps because, I've been reading comments and watching stuff a little bit on that Chud the Builder. It's clearly not real. The only thing that is real about it is that people are being marked in the forehead. Your spiritual foreheads are getting marked. Not pointing fingers at anyone here. This is a wide statement. But humanity has been marked in the forehead like this for thousands of years. Go back, spend a couple hours or some time at all and look at the antiquities of books, what they've written in there. You'll see that I am absolutely telling you the truth. It is the greatest common factor. It is the GCF here. I explained this the other day. Rain is good. But if rain was the greatest common factor, it would be a very bad and destructive thing. And that's exactly what's going on with this number 6.